I just recently talked about some concept art related to Black Widow that has ties to the Thunderbolts, where the artist said, yeah, this is essentially for Thunderbolts, and that film is pretty much shaping up to be Black Widow 2. Well, a recent development further confirms this, as a brand new writer has been brought on board for emergency rewrites of Thunderbolts because, well, the film was essentially Black Widow 2. So look, I'll be real with you guys, I don't really understand why people are shocked that this film was turning out to be sort of a Black Widow 2, because literally half the cast of this thing is from the Black Widow movie, so that kind of makes sense. But allegedly, what's happened is that the focus and majority of it revolved around Yelena, aka the new Black Widow, and it came off like essentially everybody was playing, in her playground and on her team, and she was the spotlight. And they brought in new writers and are rewriting the script before they start shooting in June, because they want this to be more of a Thunderbolts film, and not so much compared to other things out there, especially Black Widow. So, I look at this in two ways. One, Yelena should probably be at the forefront. Let's be real about that. Her, Bucky, and probably John Walker, I would say. At the same time, these characters are all connected to Captain America, which further connects them to Black Widow. So, you're going to have that comparison inherently no matter what happens. And I think you got to work with that. But I understand why they would want some rewrites and to change direction, because you don't want it to be too similar to the last film, because it's not a direct sequel. It's not Black Widow and the Thunderbolts, it's Thunderbolts. So if you sell it as that and people watch it and they go, wait a second, that's just Black Widow, again, you ran into a pretty big problem. So this, to me, feels like it's a sort of problematic way to look at it from both angles. And I do think that they're going to do some pretty substantial rewriting, which we're hearing about, that's going to make Black Widow kind of not be at the forefront, and have more Bucky and her be kind of equal footing, which I think makes sense again. That works. But if you do that, I think you're going to lose something that connects Yelena to Valentina and all this other stuff that we've had built up. You could almost make it feel like disconnected, and like they're trying to hard pivot on purpose to try to make you forget that this is essentially Black Widow 2. And I think that could be detrimental to the film in the end as well. So, I don't know. We'll see. I'm excited about this film, but the things we keep hearing about it have me worried.